The Dodgers are the United States of America. There's oil in Venezuela. I want it. Go and get it. Bring their dictator too. Kyle Tucker, here's $60 million. You're with us now. Who's going to stop me? Who? Small market teams should be on their hands and knees thanking the Dodgers, the Cubs, the Yankees, the Phillies for spending so much money. Because with the revenue share, these teams are sucking off the teat of actual big market teams. 48% of local revenue goes into revenue share. So just like the American tax system, people are sick and tired of people living off of welfare. And that's what these third world poverty franchises are doing. The Marlins, the Pirates, the Royals. They're living off of revenue share. That was the whole point of revenue share, was to create competitive balance so that the big market teams, all the money that they make would be evenly distributed across all 30 teams. So maybe there needs to be a change. There needs to be a change to revenue share. The Rays, the Guardians, the Brewers, they take pride in the product that they put on the field. They should be entitled more than their normal allotment because they're putting on a quality product on the field. The Pirates, the Marlins, the A's that don't spend any money should be given less than their allotment. You think putting a cap is going to fix the problem? You think if the richest people in America could only make a certain amount of money, that magically people would be off of welfare? That's just going to magically. People love living on welfare because they get free shit all the time. That's what these teams are doing. The Pirates, the Marlins, the A's, the Rockies. They're living in poverty and they are okay with it. Putting a cap on the teams that are actually trying to compete, you think that's going to close the gap? No, that's a stupid analogy. And why would I feel bad at all for your franchise? The Dodgers sold their team out of bankruptcy in 2011 for $2.1 billion. Bankruptcy. They were bankrupt in 2011. Now they run baseball. How did that happen? You could talk about the TV deals. I don't give a shit about that. The reason they have a TV deal is because of what they created. You think if the Pirates came out with Pirate Vision, anybody would pay for that? Why? You don't have a culture. You're never going to be as big as LA. You're never going to be as big as New York, Chicago. You're just too small. You're never going to have that. What you can do is build a winning culture. You can develop your players better than the rest. You can create an environment where people want to come and play. The Pittsburgh Pirates have Paul Skeens, one of the best pitchers in baseball. What have they done? What have they done to put a winning product around Paul Skeens and that young pitching staff? You've done nothing. You've shown me you don't want to win. People are more inclined to help other people that are helping themselves. If you see a fat person, I'm so fat, I can't lose weight. Have you gone to the gym? Have you cleaned up your diet? Have you stopped smoking? You've done none of those things? I don't feel bad for you. You're choosing to live like this. You're choosing to live like this. It's a harsh reality, but it's reality. There's so many things that you can do to close the gap. LA's the second biggest market in sports. Kansas City's not just going to explode out of nowhere and be like, that's the destination. Everyone wants to play in Kansas. Nobody wants to go to Kansas City. Nobody wants to go to Pittsburgh. Nobody gives a shit about the Rocky Mountains. It's never going to happen. But you can develop players. You can pay players. You can create a winning culture and environment that shows you're actually trying. But teams don't want to do that. So why would I care if you're not trying to help yourself? TV deals. I don't care about that. The Yes Network valued, I think they make over $500 million a year. and they have to pay in 300 or 200 million for the revenue sharing. I think that's more than enough. That's their TV deal. The Yankees have, when a player comes to play for the Yankees and they put on the pinstripes, they can feel the weight. They feel the weight. Ask Nick Swisher. I put on that Yankee pinstripes. I feel the history. I can feel the weight of the New York Yankee pinstripes. That's something. Allegheny River, Utah Street, and Baltimore. Don't tell me that these franchises, the Pittsburgh Pirates are one of the most historic franchises in baseball. Roberto Clemente, Utah Street, and Baltimore. You have opportunities to create something around your franchise, and you choose not to. So no, I don't feel bad for you. I'm not a Dodger fan, but I'm a realist, and I appreciate somebody who took something from nothing, a broke franchise. They were broke. 2011, sold out of bankruptcy. And I know it was for a lot of money, $2.1 billion. I understand that. That's the brand, though. The brand of the Los Angeles Dodgers. There's also a lot of competition in LA. The Clippers, the Lakers, the Kings, every movie, every TV show. But the Dodgers chose to be the premier live sporting event when you come to LA. It's marketing. It's spending money. The Guggenheim Group shows what competent ownership can do from 2011 to now. What a competent ownership group can do. Financially backed, of course. But when you're taking revenue share from all 30 other teams and you're getting more money than you made and you're not reinvesting that into your team, you're putting it in your pockets. You don't care about the fans. You don't care about winning. Nobody wants to help somebody who's not helping themselves. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.